Hey everyone, Cookie Bates here. I'm an Elgato creator and partner, and today I have the Wave XLR Pro with me. One of the coolest features is that you actually could get phone calls into your stream. But that's not the only application, but in my case, that is very important because I call scammers on my stream. So whenever I get a phone call, it actually funnels the audio into my setup and into OBS and also back out. So when I'm using my Elgato microphone here, it actually goes all the way back to the phone on this end, and I'm able to actually communicate with the scammers. To get this to work, one of the most important things is to have the Wavelink 3.0 app. So once all your cables are connected, like you see here in my setup, you should bring up the Wavelink app here. To get started, make sure you check your settings here and make sure you have the latest firmware. A lot of people forget to update their firmware in their XLR Pro, especially out of box. So I have the latest 1.0.14. This will change, of course, over time, but make sure you have the latest firmware. Once you've confirmed that you have the latest firmware, the next thing you'll go is into your mixes here. A lot of people get confused at this point, but don't get too intimidated by this. This is the mixer. I pre-set up everything, but essentially here I have different outputs, right? So most people may not have three. I have three because I want something very specific for the scammers to hear. Most people have like a stream mix and a personal mix. So I set up my personal mix to have all my headphones and all my audio in one place. And you could see these are just pretty default overall here. So we'll close that. And then this is where it gets important too, because wherever you want the audio to come out of for the phone call or through the USB-C auxiliary connection, you have to put it into that mix. So in this case, I put it with the scammer mix, as you can see. So because we have it all set up here already, you'll see that it'll have the auxiliary line right here, USB auxiliary. So if I make a phone call, you'll see the audio bar activate here, and also you'll hear it. So once that is all properly connected here, all you have to do is just make the call. Keep in mind, before you make any calls though, make sure that your microphone is active right here. So I renamed mine to XLR main, but it actually defaults as XLR mic 1. So I have it on the other port here, and you could tell in my stream mix, it's enabled, and on my scammer mix here, it's enabled. And my personal mix is disabled because if you actually unmute this, you'll hear yourself, which is called monitoring. So make sure you have that. I'm going to go ahead and call a scammer right now. They may or may not pick up, but it's just good to see if the audio goes through. And as you could tell, the audio is funneling right there. It's a little bit quiet, but you could see the meters go up. And if they actually answer, I'm able to communicate directly with them. So as you can tell, the ringing is there, and I hear it, and you guys hear it too. So he's not picking up, but it's perfectly fine. Trust me that when I did it live a couple times, I actually was able to call, and because of this XLR main here and how I funneled everything properly, it worked perfectly fine. If you have any questions, you could just leave a comment. But if this helped, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thank you again for Elgato for making such a great product.